Dun-dun-dun-dun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm One Jin.
Today we're starting a little bit earlier to protect our blood sugar levels. So tell us if you don't mind us starting early. Our 41 loyal subscribers. Thanks to those who joined us last week. We appreciate it. Big shout out to our old-time loyal subscriber, Scott Walker. We saw your reply. We check it out all the time. Big shout out to ZZ. Big shout out to Chan Hong. We're going to start off with Boys Season 4, Episode 7 today. Full spoilers.
Major spoilers for all the Boys seasons and
Gen
spin-off Gen V.
Here we go. Yo, Wonjin, I gotta, this is definitely like a setup episode for the finale.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of questions, though. Because I think what this season did really well is sort of making it unpredictable, I guess. Because I felt like anything can happen in the finale.
Yeah.
We got that ingredient of the Newman killing virus. We also, I don't know, am I reading too much into it? When Sage got fired, when she threw away the diary of hers, there was a Maeve picture. So it made me think, wait a minute, Soldier Boy's alive. Maeve is still out there possibly. And A-Train, A-Train is like the third most powerful, 7, it turns out.
Yeah.
He beat Deep's ass, and so it did. And then I do think now that Dr. Sheeran is free, Newman is gonna find out, and she's not gonna be so happy with Butcher.
Oh my God, my sweetheart! He amputated your leg.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna fuck him up.
And you know what? That makes me excited because we never saw Newman explode before.
Yeah, she's always had
Collected.
her composure.
Yeah.
And she was never basically losing her shit.
Yeah.
So God knows what she can do
Yeah.
when she gets unhinged.
Yeah. I mean, because we saw some of that in Gen V. Remember with what's her name? I forget her, but
Kate.
The main protagonist. She blew off her hand, and so I think we are really gonna get like a superhero fight fest.
Oh, you mean the girl who controls blood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I know what you're saying because they're gonna come in the final fight too.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be an assassination attempt, and then I think the boys will. The plan is always gonna get fucked in this show.
Scott Walker, what's up? Hey boys, how are you going to do this weekend? Which one of my replies are you going to do? In
Scott Walker, we're actually gonna title the Let's Talk Gladiator 2. We're gonna talk about the trailer, because we're excited about it. So, but we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk freely on the Let's Talk session. So don't worry, man.
Hey, Wee-Chan Hong.
What's up, Wee-Chan Hong in the
what's
building? ZZ in the building.
OG subscriber.
Oh yeah, our 3 most loyal subscribers. Who Wonjin has privately told me that he has Rolexes prepared for you all. is this like a false marketing? I'm sorry if I broke any laws. But anyway, that got me really excited about the finale.
Yeah.
And that shapeshifter stuff freaked me out too.
I love that idea. At the moment I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, that's like Mystique from X-Men.
Yeah.
But like a more realistic version where because if you can shape shift.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens to the old cells? And turns out she just rips it off.
Yeah. It also gave me a lot of species vibes because of the lizard eye thing.
That's right.
And it did make me worry about Huey, though. I do wonder if there's any consequences of, intimate contact with that kind of person.
Because he had no idea that she was the shapeshifter.
Yeah. Oh, and I gotta give a big shout out to Noir. That was a funny scene because he can never dodge anything. He does the dodging motion, and Butcher just point
he takes
blank
everything in.
Yeah, and then he goes shot. To killer and does the ninja move and then shoots. And then even his flying was comical. And so I mean, the minigun was a great idea because I do get sometimes this retro vibe from Boys lately.
Yeah, that's true.
I love those hero references, and I also love the fact that Sage had to brain dead herself to sleep with Deep, but with Noir,
she also had some separate sessions.
Not just that, but the funny thing is Noir is at least intelligent because we got that idea because he's like, I'm a theater major, etc. And
I can fly, and he can't stand doing this dumb stuff.
Yeah. So it turns out while Sage may lobotize her for like stress relief, but that was specifically for Deep because you're an idiot. So for me to sleep with you, I have to dumb myself down.
That's right.
That was funny. That was funny. And I did love the choice for them to not reveal Kessler again because they're saving for that last one for the Newman fight.
Because there are moments where we kind of feel like maybe it's gonna reveal itself, but it's staying hidden. I swear it's gonna be so fucked up.
I mean,
I just get this feeling like the more they kind of build it up,
they're building up
the more fucked up it's gonna be. Or it's gonna be hilarious. It's not gonna be as badass as we think it is.
Oh, another thing I hope is...
It could be like fucking Hello Kitty or something.
I wish they would do something like where it turns out like... I want to see a scene where all the sea animals start hating on Deep.
He murdered Ambrosia?
Yeah. Not just that, but remember that dolphin that killed next to him?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And that whale. Look, every sea... Like, Deep is the worst friend for sea animals. Anytime you hang out with Deep, you end up being smushed. And that Ambrosia scene was also extremely hilarious. And... that web weaver scene, I feel like was done to like kind of wake up Firecracker, right? Because she was not expecting that from Homelander.
I think that's the first time she saw like a major violence being done by Homelander.
I mean, we as an audience are used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it. Like the other 7, they're used to it, but she's only just heard about this man, and this is the first time she's getting close. But he just basically ripped a person apart in front of her eyes. That was like, that's some messed up stuff.
And shout out to that, like the writer who decided to mirror A-Train and M and Mother's Milk from the start, because I really love that. I think their arc is written really well. Because from the very start we see Mother Milk also in this state where I don't want to do this anymore, and also A-Train, and then they finally meet eye to eye, and then A-Train has this beautiful moment. I did not expect that actually, because that speech was really good. Like, I don't hate myself. And then Mother's like, Mom, if you say that, no, I can't come to Belize. I have to join you.
Because I think he was persuaded because he felt this. I mean, he went through the same thing. Yeah, exactly. And I also love, I mean, since self-hate was mentioned, there's a lot of the same theme going on with all these other characters. And I think this is what The Boys has been doing really well so far. There's like the central theme, and it kind of covers all these different characters going through the same
except
theme.
Frenchie. Like your idea of like a prison fight was better. Like when you had a theory where like because the inmates, they're going to be put in by the Homelander's plan. Like, Frenchie's going to play a role there. I thought that idea was better than this. Because if they like, it was kind of like shoo-in. Like, let's speed this up. But I did love, like, but I guess, like, watching again this episode made me forgive Frenchie. Because that Lex song and the Kimiko friendship was all right. It was all right.
And also, we finally get the full flashback of what happened with Kimiko. Why she's not talking. She had to go through some sick shit. And that also kind of brought her own self-hate, so to speak. And I think her arc is going to finish with her being able to speak. I can tell. She's eventually going to go over all this. And if she does survive until the end, I think she will eventually speak.
One thing I didn't like was that now that Frenchie's back, he's automatically the pharmacist that can magically put that virus out. So like that, like, because that
I can tell they're speeding it up.
Because the problem with that is I feel like that opens up to like mass production of these viruses, and maybe in season 5 we're gonna get the boys with like the guns that can load these things and start like shooting the soups once they rise up or something. I mean, which I don't mind, but I do feel like that was like the weakest written of the explanation of like the magic bullet and stuff. Oh, and I did like Ryan's arc too, because
oh, that's right. In the middle of a live show.
We didn't put it in the title, but I feel like this is a theory, okay? I feel like A-Train, everybody's going to come back. They're going to be Slugfest, but Ryan's going to come down. And that's when, like, serious business is going to start. Because the show has been, like, it's like Butcher's the good angel, Homelander's the actually kind but evil dad. And then we see Ryan, going back and forth. Who do I love most? But I felt like the ending kind of hints that Ryan is going to, see some more horrors of his father. Because remember Firecracker's action. Because I don't think Ryan actually knows how horrific his father can be.
I mean, he did see him like lasering that protester, but then that's pretty much the end of the extent that he saw. And I think we saw Homelander making a visit back to his so-called home, and we kind of can fathom what kind of childhood he had. But we now clearly see that Ryan is, although he is biologically Homelander's son, he is like a completely different child. And we can see like the lesson on parenting.
No, remember that line from Dr. Vogelbaum, you should have been raised by a loving mother. Then it comes back to that theme again.
Yeah, and Ryan clearly has like his moral compass. He can clearly distinguish right and wrong. And I think now he's growing, that he's kind of learning to voice his own opinion.
Yeah. I mean, so the finale is going to be like an escalation after escalation, because I think Ryan will step in, and he's going to have a choice to either side with the boys or Team Homelander.
Yeah.
And I think this time there will be casualties, though. I mean, real casualties.
Yeah.
Like maybe Frenchie will die.
Or, like we said, A-Train.
Yeah, A-Train is... A-Train is definitely on the endangered list.
And I just have this feeling that the new Noir is going to somehow survive, and maybe he's going to switch camps.
You think so?
Yeah, I have this feeling.
I agree with you halfway. I think he's going to survive, but he's going to be like the most loyal Homelander dog ever.
Really?
Like, because I think Deep and Noir is just going to... They're going to keep that Dumb and Dumber energy. I think they was a funny pair.
I love that, like, bro moment between the two. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Bro, you fucked her too? Like... Even Homelander is frustrated with him. Oh, another great detail is Homelander crying over A-Train's betrayal. He's such a narcissist that he has no idea. Like his automatic assumption is that everybody loves him, no matter how much he mistreats them.
Yeah.
That like his reaction is actual tears of betrayal. It's like a reminiscent of that, Noir betrayal.
Yeah.
And like he just can't handle. Oh, Cobra Kai season 6 part 1 starts this Thursday. Is Russell Crowe? Well, Russell Crowe isn't in Gladiator 2.
Yeah, he died off in the end of 1. So this time is going to be a different actor. Yeah. And I also got to mention like the line that Sage says to Homelander before she leaves. What did she say? That's why you're not. You're not going to beat like one person.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
And I was also thinking to myself, who's that going to be? And I think it's Ryan. Ryan's the one person that Homelander will never be able to beat.
But she said it in a way like when I first watched it, I thought she was referring to himself, like as in how like Stan basically says you get in your own way because you're a fucking bad product. But I guess Ryan makes sense too. So that's interesting because I think you are right. Ryan is. It'll be interesting if Homelander can like beat Ryan. Like I never like because we've seen him push him before. Remember in season 2.
I think if he's like pushed to the limit, maybe he will. But I just have this feeling that he has this inherent love for Ryan, so he's not going to be able to beat him. And also in terms of superpower, I don't think he's going to be capable of beating Ryan.
But I do think Ryan, because he's like a natural born. Is going to be automatically more powerful than Homelander. So let's say he's a teenager right now, right? If he can fight Homelander in a level playing field right now, it hints that he can actually become even more powerful. But I think a lot of that will like be written in with the final fight because Butcher. One thing I am worried about is Butcher though, because the show intentionally shows us his like condition getting worse.
Yeah, and he's keep coughing. Yeah, and he's passing out.
Yeah, and. It would be funny though, just like Venom. Like once Kessler is out, like his disease gets cured, and he does the Venom thing. So that'll be hilarious if that happens.
And I'm now concerned for Ryan because now that Victoria Newman's gonna find out that Butcher hurt Samir.
Hurt is a gentle word.
She's gonna hurt Ryan. I just have this feeling that if there's like ever a fight that breaks out between the two,
family for family,
yeah, she's gonna hurt Ryan.
But I think that will depend on whether Zoe. But I think Newman's number one target will still be Butcher though, because I mean, like cutting off your husband's leg, like my husband's leg is definitely there's no more handshakes moment.
So this episode, I feel like the fuse to the bomb has already been lit. Now it's just like burning in. and it's about to blow.
But here's another thing, though. This is why I'm so sorry. Because they had that touching moment with Huey and Newman. So I think in the fight, Newman will first lose her shit, but she might betray Homelander, you know? Because there are hints that I think it's going to be a emotional roller coaster where... Because Newman still has, like, friendship with Huey.
Yeah.
Like, that obviously was a good memory for her by the reaction.
She still has that human side.
So Newman is going to hesitate, and then the virus gets hit or something, and then Zoe goes crazy seeing her mom die, or... I mean, possibilities endless, but I'm saying, like, I think they've written it this way so that we really can't guess it, but it's going to be, like, a wild ride like that.
And I think Sage is going to, like, become...
Return?
Like a pivotal character from now on, because I think because she's been fired by Homelander, she's going to join the other side, and with it, and I think she's going to be able to persuade a lot of people with her.
Anything
side
is,
with them, yeah.
Anything is like possible at this point because they left so many like foreshadowing without not telling us what they're shadowing. It's just like anything can go. Like,
and remember, in the end, the shapeshifter got into Huey's safe, and we know that in that safe they have that's the dirt on Victoria Newman, and that shapeshifter is going to release it online, and that's going to blow everything up.
No, I don't think I think that shapeshifter works for Newman, and I think where Starlight is caught is Newman's cabin, and she's gonna meet Stan. Really? That's my theory. I don't know. Because I did not think because the only one worried about Newman getting leaked is Newman. So I thought that shapeshifter actually worked for Newman, and she captured Starlight because the cabin. The only person we saw owning a cabin is Newman. So I just assumed that for me, like Stan is going to be there, and Starlight is there, and then that plot line is gonna go somewhere too, where possibly Stan talks more about Newman.
Okay, that makes sense. Homelander isn't smart enough to pull something like this.
Yeah, and another thing is like if you leak Newman, like, because Huey made it clear that he doesn't want to do that, and like even the Homelander team, there's no reason to out Newman right now when her being undercover like that is such a huge asset. So I think that's Newman protecting herself. But add to your point, now that she has it, she can take her gloves off against the boys. Like there's nothing stopping her from popping them now. So that would be scary. But I think I do want to see a reaction where Newman tries to pop Butcher, but because of the tumor it doesn't work. Like Kessler was like, what is this, bitch? Ticklish, tickle, and then like say the foulest shit like in Butcher's mind. Because I would like to, because one thing missing from Boys is like the foul mouth like guy. I would like to have that Kessler like pop up and actually talk. And then everybody freaks out.
What the fuck?
Because remember, they have to top the sheep. So what happens to a tumor, like a humanoid tumor, that is V'd up, and then like that'll be the best moment. There's a few things I do not like about the Gladiator movies. Oh, animal treatment, yeah, but they're trying to be like historical there, Scott Walker, though, because they did put like animals into fights. Yeah. But anyway, shall we give a number grade?
I would give this episode like 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, I would give this an 8.5.
I give it a 9 because it's a great penultimate episode.
The reason why I can't give it a 9 is because compared to the flying sheep moment we had in the previous episode, the superheroes fighting it kind of felt generic.
Oh, the middle one. You mean the Deep and Noir fight?
The Deep and Noir and Starlight and everybody. It could have been, I think, more creative, but I think it was just like the regular fist fight kind of thing.
No, but I think like I agree with you. But I think it was meant to be more funny because Noir is fucking hilarious. I fly and then the mini can like he's obviously not Homelander level strong. He can do those stuff and I did love I did feel bad for Deep too, though. I'm a victim, and then he
slams the water tank.
Yeah. No, but I was hoping like they would just rip their heads off too. Actually, like strategic wise.
Oh, and we forgot to mention Ashley.
Oh yeah.
Ashley had that moment with A-Train, and I don't know. I just can't shake off the feeling. But that moment I couldn't shake off the feeling that she was going to betray A-Train and just report it immediately to Homelander. But Homelander found it out anyways.
No, actually, I first thought like that too. But because the scene ended that way, I think Ashley's going to betray Homelander. And I think she might pay for her life with it. Because, like, Ashley is a complicated character.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
We even saw her in that dungeon.
Yeah. Yes. And one time she's also a girl boss, but, she has shown conscious throughout.
Yeah.
And remember, like, even from season 1, like, the way she talks to, like, Starlight, you think you're the star, but it turns out, yes, they are, like, she is, like, a worker. And even here, like, the bucket of shit that Ashley had to eat during her career at Vought must be like a mountain, because like,
that's right.
When I saw her as like the CEO on the Ryan speech, I'm like, oh, not to Ashley again. Like, I felt sorry for her. Yeah. But I think she might do like a conscious choice thing. Yeah. And her crying over her anchor boyfriend was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unintentionally.
There was no one like him.
Yeah. They're all CJ bears and brought them room for the glide to fight. How they captured all the animals. I'm sure they can find a way, Skywalker. Because we have seen real animals in films.
They can ensnare them or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it was a great episode. And it was a great build-up.
So JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives this a 8.75. We're going to just take a short break and come back to talk about House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 4, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I was Joe.
I'm One Jin.
We love y'all. See you soon.
See you soon.
ZZ.
What? We'll be right back.
X Scott Walker. X Uichan Hong. X Russian ID. X Kayla Marie. X Jasmine Ja. X last time subscribers. Yes. Boop, boop, boop.
America.
Fuck you.